Boom. We're live. All right, we're going to try this again. One more time. I'm not going to think about it too hard this time. This is the fifth time that I've tried to record this, and I was really excited to record this episode. And I was so excited, and I don't know what's going on with me, man. I used to be able to turn on the microphone. You know, it's a hard thing to do, to turn something on and just talk to nothing for 15 minutes. Anybody that's tried it can sympathize with me here. And I know it sounds like I'm just whining, well, if it's so hard, then just don't do it, you know? Which is all well and good, but I want to do it. I want to get good at it. And I don't know how to get good at it. I made myself some coffee in the hopes that it would put some sort of a pep in my step so that maybe I could talk for the full 15 minutes this time, you know? But yeah, I keep turning on the microphone. I get like 12 minutes in, and then I just start rambling about nothing, and it doesn't make any sense. It's not coherent at all. How do you do this? How do people do this? There's people like Howard Stern that do 4 hours a day for 30 years. I think Howard's been doing it for longer than 30 years. How is that even possible? I mean, sure, he's got people to bounce ideas off of and stuff like that, but there's people, I mean, Bill Burr does this for an hour and a half at a time, and here I am sitting in my goddamn boxer briefs in a some sort of a rectangular sauna that is my upstairs lounge in the Long Island, New York place that I live in. I mean, it's so hot here. My brain is completely fried. I'm trying to ramble for a full 15 minutes, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Doug Brady Show. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy to be here, so happy to be talking to you. You know why? It's a special day, ladies and gentlemen. Today's the big day, okay? It's episode 10. We made it, folks. Can I just get a round of applause real quick? Can I just take a second to pat myself on the fucking back, for God's sakes? That's something I want to address, all right? Hold on. Okay, let's just put this episode in some context first, okay? Because I always do that for some reason. It's Saturday. It's July 30th. Is it the last day in July? Doesn't matter. It's 2016 at 9:56 in the p.m. Here I am, sitting here scratching the back of my knees because of the sweat. When I started this thing a whole 8 months ago in January, did I think for 1 second, hey, Doug, guess what? It's going to take you a full 8 months to get 10 episodes into this thing. Did I think that? Was I thinking that to myself? No, I wasn't. You bet your ass I wasn't thinking that. No, I was thinking, hey, it's going to take a full 10 months for you to do 10 episodes. I'm thinking you're going to do 1 episode a month. But here I am doing 1.2 episodes a month. I mean, holy cow. That alone, I should win the goddamn Medal of Honor for. There's one thing I want to address before we really get into things here, okay? And that is from previous episodes of mine that I've listened to, I've noticed one thing about my rhythm, if you will, my usage of the English language, and that is I have a filler word. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have filler words. You hear things like people say like a lot, you know? You ever hear that? You hear people go like. I have one of those filler words, except mine is R-rated. Oh, yeah. My filler word is fuck, or fucking. Because I like to fuck, you know? And it's, I mean, I say it way too much. I catch myself saying it all the time. Hey, when we went down to the fucking thing and the fucking train and the fucking fuck. Is that any way to talk to people? Do people want to listen to that? No. But guess what? I've caught myself. And since I've caught myself, I'm taking a vow right here. I'm ending it. I'm putting a stop to it, folks. You guys heard it here first. Doug Brady is no longer dropping the F-bomb for no reasons. I mean, Nagasaki doesn't have to fear my words anymore. Okay? I'm done with it. I'm moving on. I'm the new Cosby. Brian Regan or Jim Gaffigan. I'm clean. I'm working clean. There's no reason to go into episode 20 like some sort of a pack of hooligans. You know what I'm saying? We're good folk here, for God's sakes. We're great guys, you and I. We're here together. We're here to make the world a better place, not to screw it up with our evil language. Plus, when you use the F word for no reason all the time, you're just throwing it in there constantly. People stop looking at you like anything that you have to say has any meaning whatsoever. You know what I mean? Because the words that come out of my mouth, though they have no meaning, if I suddenly elevate myself to an upper echelon level of words, people will start to take notice. They'll sit back. They'll go, hey, Doug's really trying to say something. You know, if I start using words like fuck and shit and goddamn mother cock-sucking asshole, you know, people will start to take notice. They'll sit back. They'll go, hey, look, this guy's got something to say. This guy's upset about something. But if I'm just throwing those words around constantly, you know, and I'm actually getting mad at something, and I'm trying to get someone's attention about it, nobody's going to care. People are just going to sit back and go, hey, this guy's just talking like he normally talks, like a goddamn stupid idiot. So that's why I'm turning over a new leaf today. That's it. The F word's out the window. Okay? I'm moving on to a new filler word. For God's sakes. That's the filler phrase I'm using now. You know why? Because it's fun. It's wholesome. It's family friendly. And I mean, my God, it's just entertaining to use and to hear. I recommend you guys listening to me right now. You try and use it in your daily life. Toss it in there every once in a while. Say, hey man, why don't we go down and get some water, for God's sakes? People will be like, hey, is this guy religious? Is he a bigot? The world may never know, you know? Listen, I want to give a shout out real quick. Now that we're rolling into the middle of the episode here, I want to give a shout out. I hope he's listening. Rob Pattillo, my friend, you are the greatest man alive. I'm convinced of that. For those of you, if you don't know who Rob Pattillo is, he is an artist. He's an entertainer. He's one of the greats, and he's not getting recognized for it. You go to his channel right now. You check it out. You turn this thing off. Whatever this is, you turn it off. You go to Rob Pattillo's channel. You check it out, okay? I want to give a shout out to my man, Rob Pattillo, for tossing me a subscription. It means a lot to me. You're an inspiration because, I mean, these are all your ideas about the art in this country and the culture in our Western society is, I mean, the vanity that exists within today's world is so absolutely disgusting, and I believe that is directly affecting the art that we're getting exposed to. I mean, everybody has got to have, you got to have a Facebook, you got to have a Twitter. My goodness, you better have an Instagram, and if you don't have a Snapchat, I don't want you even talking to me, because God forbid if someone goes a single day without seeing the turquoise lipstick that I'm wearing, I'm going to have a fit, you know? I'm drawing stripes on my fingernails. Orange and black for Halloween. Red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. And if I don't show people that, I'm going to die. I better update people on that I'm watching Game of Thrones. God knows that's important, right? Game of Thrones. Hey, did you see the new Deadpool movie? Did you see X-Men? I mean, we're drowning here, people. We are drowning in shit. We got to do something to get out of it. And the only people that are doing anything to get out of it are exactly like Rob, but nobody's paying attention to him. Nobody's paying attention to him. Rob Pattillo is actively trying to get our country out of a rut and bring back some fucking culture. Bring us back to a golden age of art and performance. And I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of the movement, but people are afraid because all they care about is the turquoise lipstick and the dyeing my hair this weird shade of red so that people look at me. Fat ladies wearing rompers. I mean, enough of this shit, man. You're not doing anything that's original. Why can't you just take a second and think about something? Look at the lines on the street. Write a poem about them. Don't keep mulching over the same shit over again. Oh, daddy issues. Well, we better make a movie about that. Good versus evil. That has to be touched on again. God knows 500 years hasn't been enough to cover all the shit we need to do there. You know, we're still using storylines that the Greeks used in their plays. Can't we find anything new? And I'm part of the problem. You know, we all think that we're all special snowflakes, right? But we're not. It doesn't matter, man. Who cares what I have to say? Look, Monday. This past Monday, I got to tell you. Give me 1 second. This past Monday, I wake up. Okay? I hop on down the stairs. I make myself some coffee. I'm ready to face this day. It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. The puffy clouds are in the sky. I mean, the day is beautiful. And what am I going to do? I'm going to head to the metropolis in New York City just like last Monday. And I'm going to do some fucking open mic comedy. I'm going to better myself. Man. So I get on the train. I head down to the Hicksville, Long Island train station. I hit the platform like I always do. And as always, I stand in the spot I think most likely the train will land on. That didn't make any sense. Here's what happens. The train rolls into the station, and the doors land at certain spots, right? They land at different spots every day, but there's a certain spot on the platform where the doors usually land. So I stand in that spot every time in the hopes that the door will land directly in front of me when the train rolls into the station, because that, ladies and gentlemen, signifies a good day. God is looking down on me on those days. He's saying Doug's gonna do great things, so I stand in the spot on this particular Monday, and what happens? The train rolls into the station. I look up, and whose reflection do I see in that door but my own? The door opens up, I get in, I take the train ride down to New York City to Pennsylvania train station. The sun is shining when I get into that underground tunnel. We go into that underground tunnel. I get off the train. I go outside the train station, and I look up. What do I see? Holy cow, it's pitch black. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doug, you've already told this story. This happened on a Monday too. Yeah. No, this is the second Monday in a row. I go into the city, and it's pitch black in the sky. Rain's all over me. Completely soaked. I have to walk 30 blocks through the pouring monsooned rainstorm of hell to get to open my comedy, just to have nobody laugh at me. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This time was different. This time was much different. This time, I prepared. My God, did I have a tight 5 minutes, and it worked. You know why it worked? Because this Tuesday, it was a milestone for my comedy career. I had my first real show ever in front of a real audience of people, not just in front of a bunch of fucking sad comedians, okay? I had a real show, and I did well. Listen, if you want to hear more about it, you're going to have to tune in next time, because here I am. I rambled for 15 minutes. I got to go, folks. Thanks for listening. Rob, I love you, buddy. See you later.